Ukraine has accused Russia of mounting its biggest drone attack on the country to date, but Kyiv's Air Force claim most of the almost 700 launched were either shot down or became lost or were jammed. President Zelenskyy said the main strike targeted Lutsk in northwestern Ukraine, with damage also reported in the capital, Kyiv, as well as several other regions across the country. Our security and defence analyst, Professor Michael Clark, has more on this.
The Russians are talking openly now about hitting the 1,000 mark, the 1,000 bomber raid idea, that they are breaking records every week. So it went to 300 and then 400 and something, 500 and something last week. And last night it seemed to be almost 750. The vast majority are drones rather than missiles. Only about a dozen or so, maybe 15 at most, were ballistic or cruise missiles. And the vast majority are drones, and some of those drones, of course, are completely without warheads. They're simply decoys, but they have the effect of using up the ammunition of Ukrainian air defence. And hitting Lutsk is quite interesting from a strategic point of view, because a lot of logistics come backwards and forwards from Lutsk. It's near the Polish border. The Polish Air Force was scrambled last night because of the attacks just over the border, and the Poles are extremely annoyed and angry about this, and they talk about how destabilizing it is. But I mean, Lutsk is a logistics target for the Russians, and in going that far west into Ukraine, they're also demonstrating that all of the cities in Ukraine are now, as it were, open to attack. Lviv has been attacked a few times, which is quite close to Lutsk. It's the furthest western city in the country. And the Russians are demonstrating that they will just keep on piling up the pressure on the civilians of Ukraine to indicate to them that this process will just go on and on until they surrender.